Hi, it's Joan. I'm continuing with the Korean, still on the table, and it's chapter 5. The verses are 75 to 88. I decided I'm just going to read my notes the way I took them, and then I was going to start with a different section, which is chapter 12. It says, "In the name of Allah, who is merciful, forgives, and compassionate. Say, O Muhammad, Allah is God and one. He is everlasting and a refuge. He has not begotten and he does not beget. Equal to him is not anyone." So this section, mostly it talks about the seriousness of a Muslim to the public and to mostly God. In verse 76, it says that a worship center is only for God. In 77, not to ever exaggerate and don't follow any other core beliefs. In 78, that Jesus was the son of Mary and not Islam. In 79, that believers shouldn't practice anything that is evil. Evil is punishable. In verse 80, if you continue to associate with atheism, then the wrath of God would fall on you. In verse 81, it says it's because mostly they're immoral, correct? In verse 82, it repeats not to be a friend to a Jew. In verse 83, it says believers should all actively practice being witnesses during injustice. In verse 84, if you're for God, then truth is important. In verse 85, God rewards righteous behavior. In verse 87, don't commit aggression. God doesn't love an aggressor. And the last note I have is verse 88. It says, remember to practice halal, which are food laws. And I looked up what happens if you don't do that. And it says that this noted non-compliances, and on the day of judgment, they will let you know. There are 7 levels of hell, and it explained those as being fire, boiling water, abyss, and physical or spiritual suffering.